Okay, we're out here. We're grinding. We're going live. Hold on. Auto lock never. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna have this sit here for a little bit. I'm gonna get my coffee and hop right to it here, fellas and ladies. Got my microphone on. I want to see how the distance on this mic works. Okay, second hydro oil change for the season on my Toro Grandstand MultiForce. You know, is this like not on a completely level surface there? Might want to back this up there a little bit. Yeah, hold on. I don't want to get some of this stuff stuck in there, so I'm gonna just kind of move everything back. I have my camera on a tripod, which is on a table here. I'm gonna move this back. All right, and of course, I didn't quite think about that. I like the weeds there. Looks great, doesn't it? See if this is good here. I'm gonna bring this back here a little bit more. I didn't quite realize that it was kind of on a downhill. I already have the engine fairly warmed up, so gotta move everything over here. So second time, I guess it's a good thing I've had to do this 2 times in one season, but it's annoying. I was out of town this weekend on a men's retreat. We had a guy on the podcast named Jared Samuels with a Pursuit of Manliness. So he had a retreat through his ministry. He was great on the show, guys. He absolutely was great. He just gave us a good charge for the lawn and landscape biz from a Christian and biblical perspective. So we had him on the show. Go back and listen to that episode. I don't remember, but I should have done this really yesterday, and I got home, but then it was my mom's birthday, and I had to do a podcast. We knocked one out with Smoking Joe. So a little bit scatterbrained. Mondays are a lighter schedule. So what better thing to do than to change the hydros? I'm going to show you guys what I got, what we're working with, and how we're doing this. So got a lot of different things here that go into changing the hydros, and hopefully I can do this fairly quickly. See if anyone's hopping on here right now. I don't know. So, what better thing to do than to change the hydros? Sounds good. Who wants to hear that play through twice? Kind of annoying. Hopefully it'll get brighter outside. This looks a little bit dark. Okay, so I'm gonna keep sniffing because my allergies are getting bad, guys. I can't really mute on these mics anyways, so I'm sorry about that. I really am. Okay, got your mower, got the Grandstand MultiForce. Even if you guys don't have one, come along for the ride. Listen as you're out there mowing. This takes 159 ounces of hydro oil. I always buy mine from Toro. This is the Hyper Oil 500 here. It's a quart. It takes basically 5 quarts. Okay? Get your hydro filters. These are important. Put these in. I think it's the spring going first. It'll tell you which way it goes, and the manual does. Whatever way these filters come out, that's how you put it in. I think it's a spring actually facing outward because it gets that good tension there. So these are expensive. Nothing of this is cheap. This mower has a low flow kit. It's got attachments. It's called MultiForce. This is the Boss Snowplow HYD 14155. Low flow filter. You gotta change it when you change out the hydros, okay? A couple different tools that we're gonna use. 9/16, take it off the gas can. Gonna just impact these off. These screws are all kind of stripped out because I was a moron with the impact. So I'm gonna take these off. I really just need to get new screws and like new like fittings. They're like little bushings for this, or not bushing, like clips. They're like screw clips, and I've kind of scored those a bit, but that's okay. So take it off with a 9/16 impact. And when we get in there, so we talked about this in the video there in the spring, it's easy to take off the actual filters. This is a 3/8 socket, like impact drive socket. I'm just gonna put this on a wrench that I have, and that'll take off the filters. And underneath the filters there, underneath the hydro pumps, there are drain plugs. There's 4 of them. It takes a T45 to take that off. So I don't know how far away the range is on this microphone. I'm going to try to figure that out, because I did not bring my little wrench to take those off. Can I get that with that? No, I don't know. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. See, I need a 3/8 wrench. Socket wrench. I don't know if this is going to cut off here, but I'm going to look inside this garage here first before I go to my tool bag. So I don't want this connection to disconnect from the stream and have everything get all messed up, okay? Yeah. Luckily, my neighbor has tools. All right, do you have your wrench? I think you do. Will this work for it? I think it will. Cool. This will fit right in there. All right. 3/8 drive. This is actually an extender, but it fits for taking off the hydro filters. First things first, take off the gas can. Get rid of the gas tank. Take it off. You know what? I might actually need, thought I had everything here. Yeah, parallel pliers, because on the gas can rubber lines, there's these like little clips that help lock everything in. So I really wish I could mute myself here. I didn't realize that I'm sniffly Steven right now. Hold on. Ha. Praise God for neighbor's tools. Got some little needle nose pliers. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Yeah, I think it cost me about, what's this? A little under 150 bucks to change it, but if the dealer did it, it'd be well over 300, which is basically like highway robbery. It's unbelievable, but it is what it is. The dealers have to make some money too, so I totally get it. I really do. Just checking the stream there again. Guys, I have no way to check the chat, so if I just randomly throw the stream up like that, that's why. Got everything here. Impact. Anyone explain to me why my Milwaukee M18, this M18 XC 8.0 battery, it's getting loose here for the tabs? Like, I don't know if it's the battery or the gun, but it's like loose there. So let's try to unscrew these in a star formation. Oops. Man. See, that one wasn't even on there. That's not good. Look at how scored out that is. You live and you learn, guys. We don't just show you the highlight reels of the business. Not like, oh, look at me, look at all my trucks that I'm getting and all this stuff. That's nice, but when someone keeps bragging about all their trucks and how their business is growing, it's just, and then how they want you to use all their codes, it feels like it's a lack of authenticity. Maybe it's me. We try to keep it, Greg and I try to keep it as real as we can, okay? So, man, I'm about to blow my nose here. I can't mute these mics. Hope no one's watching here when I do this. I'm really sorry. You guys gotta hear me blow my nose. Hold on. Okay, maybe that wasn't that bad. Also, got a whole bunch of these elevator hydro oil drip cloths. My brother-in-law does maintenance on elevators, and he gave me a big bag of these. This will be great because we'll make a little bit of a mess here, and that's okay. All right, so this gas tank on this machine, you just pull it. First thing, see, we got some tension there. I'm gonna disconnect this air filter line like that. Turn off the fuel valve. I didn't do that in maintenance shows past. So you live, guys, and you learn. And just take off the gas can. So one of these lines, yeah, so it's just this. This just stays disconnected like that because that's just for the air. The fuel pump. Yeah, that's what that's for. It sucks in air. Because there does have to be some sort of air in this gas can or it would just basically explode if I'm correct. How did I get this off there before? I think I just pulled it off here. That's getting a little bit burned. Where's my phone? Come on. Get that out. There we go. Well, took that off. That's a way to do it. Speaking of, I can kind of check this air filter here in a bit. Really do. You guys, you're gonna want to blow your air filter literally with your blower a lot, because if you don't clean your air filter here in this industry, guys, your mower will be working a lot harder than it needs to. Got a text message. Let's see who it is, because I had my phone on lock. Maybe it was Cameron Duncan. Not sure. It's my wife. Gonna make the wings tonight, since it's only meat left in our freezer. Okay, it sounds good. With a nice salad and some tots. See, you guys gotta love your wife. Can't beat that. Checking the chat here again. No one's on. That's okay. Okay, we're in here. Pick this up and show you what we're working with here. Gas can, tank, whatever you want to call it, is out. All right. So there's these breather valves. There's one right there, and there's one right there. Once we start draining the oil, I'll probably pop off the drain plugs first. Once we start draining these, I'll take these off. When we fill it up, we put oil back in here when we got the new filters on and everything. When we fill it up, you're gonna keep putting oil in here until it starts to overflow from one of these. Then you're gonna screw these in and then fill it up with the rest of the oil. That's what they say to do, because you wanna keep air and stuff open and don't close the air out quickly in this, because then your lines will just be full of air. That's literally what the manual says. The manual is right, and that's what we have to do. So I'm gonna set this down here somewhere else. All right. So now that this is done, the gas tank is out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just put this back up here with a thigh rest. Shove it up back that way. A couple different things. When I'm removing the low flow filter, I cut out this. What's this from? I think it must be a fertilizer for plants. I cut this thing out and it fits perfectly underneath the low flow filter, so I don't get oil all over my machine. I do need a power wash off the machine. It's doing okay, but it could be better. So see, it barely fits, but we're gonna get these right underneath here. What I'm gonna have to do is just actually start. See, I already got oil all underneath underneath the cement there, because I think the last time I used this, I didn't wipe off the bottom. See, put this on there. These will absorb. You put 2 of these on there, and then you put them in bags and just throw them out. So, all right. This is clear as it gets. I gotta see if this other one fits. Which one's taller? That one's shorter. Okay, where is that thing right there? Don't you like it when you're going through and you start to misplace things? I do this all the time. There it is. So I'm going to take our T45 here and slowly loosen these drain plugs. Just get them popped off here, okay? You want to do it so slow that all you have to do is just remove them with your hand. So that was tight. Okay, that one's free. Do it for all 4 of them. I told you guys this before. The very first time I ever changed this oil, that one was a lot looser than that should have been. Wow. Very first time I changed the hydros on this thing, I'm gonna start doing like at a time. You know what? I should probably just try to do it all at once, because I might not have room. That came off nicely too. When I changed the hydros on this for the first time 2 years ago, I didn't realize there was drain plugs underneath that also had to be unscrewed to help it drain, and I only drained it from the filters. Call me a mega moron, but that's how you live and you learn. Nothing's as peachy and roses here in this. How do I want to do this here now? Time to get a little down and dirty here, boys. I'm gonna start with 1. If you have it slowly go, this will be far better. Aha, so you got, when I organize your tools and stuff, okay? I'm gonna put all these nuts just here on a cloth, okay? So one's leaking. You're gonna do this nice and slow. And you can take this principle for any machine where you're trying to change the hydros. Try to have your tools organized. I'll admit, I'm not the most organized person in the industry, but I am better than most of the guys out there. We got a lot of chuck in the truck guys who don't clean or take care of any of their stuff, and that can be a problem. Why is there grime there? You know, it's engine's purring just fine, but it's like some, you know, oh, that's because when I was spilling the oil here. It's good when you get more access to your engine when you have the time. I'm trying to just fly through this because I gotta get on the road. You want to clean off some stuff here. I noticed my machine has got some, I don't know if this is hydro oil or what is this stuff, all in there on the one side of this machine here. Yeah, it was from when I was spilling it out, when I was filling up the oil in this. I have to top up oil in this thing every day, guys, because it burns, but that's okay. How's that look there? Yeah, it's a little better. This hose is just full of oil grime. Oh, and now it's very clean underneath this machine. Praise God. See, got some of that oil grime there, and it's kind of nasty. Let's check the comments here. Leave a comment. Do you guys do this yourself, or do you take it to a dealer? Many different ways we can do this, but there. Sounds great. I'm just checking. These microphones that I have are awesome. This is my Coffee with Christ mug, guys. I got this at the retreat. Check out the episode we did with Jared. There's no sponsorship. He's just a good guy. We need hope when we're in this industry, okay? We really do need the hope, and the hope comes from our faith in Christ Jesus. Okay, those plugs are all set. These plugs are all loose here. I'm going to slip this underneath here and do the same thing. I can see where things are. I can kind of resituate this. See, perfect. It kind of pays off to have small hands. Look at the size of my hands, as Trump would say. I'm just going to slowly loosen this up here. Okay, that's good. Got 4 of the plugs there. Then finally, we will unscrew the actual filter. So I'm going to kind of pull these forward. This is a much better way of doing this. You guys, I mean, you can take it in and have your dealer do this. If you don't have the time, then I would just recommend taking it up there to the dealer and having them doing it. Your machine might be in the shop for anywhere from a day to 2 weeks. That's how these shops work. They're either backed up or they're not. Yeah, I know. Make fun of my tires. They're bald here, and it's weird. It's like we're in here, in the left. It's wearing on the outer, but the center is starting to wear too. But reason why these tires are getting uneven because I blow on the mower, and by doing all the different turns, I think I really just worn out from driving on the concrete, even though I don't make a whole bunch of, when I turn on the concrete, I turn respectfully, and I don't make a whole bunch of skid marks and tire tracks all over the driveways and stuff. So, and this is with having properly inflated tires. Like I was getting my tires worn funky before, and they were saying it's because you're over inflating them. Some guys, good kind of way to cheat the deck pitch and height, because we want more pitch and rake, at least with our grass in our industry, more pitch and rake on the deck, because from back to front, you want the back of the deck higher, so it looks like a down angle, and that just helps with discharge distance for us. The compromise to that, though, is you'll leave some stragglers, but that's okay. So I basically still have to double cut everything. And if Cameron Duncan's watching, he knows I sharpen my blades basically every waking moment of my life. So look at this now. I got all the oil here. I'm getting the drain plugs all the way as far as I can. Now, all I'm going to do, take this T40, or not T45, take off the T45 bit here, put on this, except my hands are completely just grimed up. This is where these come in. And then we're going to take off these filters down there. See if you can see that, maybe get you a better view of this here. Yeah, this is kind of, you guys can't even see what's really going on. We're going to bring this down. Come on. You know what? Try to get you guys an up and personal view of this here. Hopefully my explanations of what I'm doing makes sense. You know what? We're going to go down even lower. I have this little Zone IQ100 tripod. This thing gets to be like a foot tall. So, okay, see those filters down there? This one. We're going to unscrew those. Pop on this 3/8 bit. You know, I can't even take this off. It's like my hands are so grimed. All right. Got that off. See, this will go right on. And this just unscrews. This is just going to come pouring out here probably, but I did this smarter, so it might not have nearly as much oil flying out because I actually did the drain plugs first. And when you put these on, when you put these filters on, you'll see how grimy and dirty this is. Don't ever tighten it, guys, and don't cross thread. If you cross thread, you'll be in trouble. All right, that's not, well, okay, this is not popping out because I already drained the oil. Oh man, look at that filter. That's disgusting. This is long gone. Okay, see this? You know, keep this here. Now, there's a little, I'm gonna leave these on. There's these little metal washers. Actually, I might, oh, let me explain. I'll probably just replace them because every pack that you get of these filters, there's new metal washers. I think I should probably just put those on. Then you take off this rubber, yellow rubber O-ring as well. That's probably what it is. That's probably what's going on with my Cub Cadet. You take that off, and whenever it does want to come off, that'll be nice. But be careful with this thing here. Do not strip stuff. It's easy to strip things. When I had the X-Mark Rider, I would strip the, when we would change the hydros on it, it was easier to strip the hydro filters when screwing them back in, but this is more accessible. Man, this is a pain. Okay, I'll just do that. There, see, I pulled this off there. So this is all junk. That's all ready to go. We'll unscrew this other side too. You guys should just learn how to do this. Trial and error. I've messed up so many times in this industry. Thank God we have some credible dudes in the industry. Cameron Duncan, Tony Rudolph, and Aaron Sutter. We got a whole bunch of good guys here. Raleigh Spencer with Backwoods Lawn Talk. Check out his podcast. He's a really solid guy. He's the lawn care pastor, and so solid dude. Like I said, guys, make sure you organize this stuff here. We don't want to be disorganized Donnies here. See, and this filter's ready to go. This filter's done. So I'm going to open up this new filters here. Yeah, so I just literally, this thing comes with these two washers. They go on there. Yeah, these are done. These are absolutely done. And I went about 50 hours over on this, so I changed this at the, when did I change this? Was that at the end of March? Yep, end of March all the way through October. Okay, these are off. They're ready to go. We're gonna sit here for a bit, kind of have this, have it kind of dry off. Oh yeah, we do have to actually drain the low flow filter, so let's do that. I'm gonna put you guys back up over here and resituate so you can see what's going on. But here she is, doing well. Needs a little bit of a bath. I also have to change the oil on this and the blades today, so I'm doing basically everything this morning. But I woke up early enough. It's a lighter mowing day. Even if I don't get everything done today, I'll have help the rest of the week, and you can just catch up by waking up even earlier. I've been getting up really early with Raleigh Spencer. We've been calling each other at 5:30 here in the morning to just help get my fat butt out of bed. Like I said, it's easier said than done. Gotta get your black coffee, guys. The microphone that I'm using is the Hollyland microphones, and I think these are the Lark M2s. They are fantastic. Highly recommend these microphones. I've been very pleased with them. This is coming from a very small creator channel here. Let's see who we got going on here. See if anyone's talking. The microphone that I'm using is the Hollyland. I don't need to hear that. Okay, we're going back to this. So I put that down. Let me show you this over here now. It's not bad. We're actually getting this done relatively quickly. And when you do this about, let's see, 5 or 6 times, you'll get a little better at it. So this is what we're working with here. This is the low flow filter there. I'm gonna put this right underneath it to have this drain into this. This is a genius way to do it, except, why is there grime on the end of that? I don't get it, dude. I honestly just get oil everywhere. That's half the battle with this. You just get oil absolutely everywhere when you change out this type of stuff. Get a better shot there. I could have put on a taller tripod, but I have my GoPro powered up to something here right now. My power bank. E-new power bank, guys, get one. All right, so this should be able to just get hand tightened off, or Should be able to unscrew this. Just, yep, see, perfect. All right, so, all right, that's already going. So I'm gonna slide this underneath here. I think what I did before was this, hold on. I unscrewed it, I wanna say I unscrewed it first, did I? Did I unscrew it first? See, that's the one problem. You gotta remember how you kind of did things. Yeah, I unscrewed this first, but what I did is I put a whole bunch of these drip towels underneath there, and you virtually got no oil on any part of this machine. I almost just busted my butt there. That'd be pretty funny. So you put 2 of these there. These do a great job absorbing stuff. Pick a couple up, guys. They're way better than shop towels, and shop towels are great. I use them all the time. So what I do also need to change on this is my hydro drive bearing. The mower squeaks at lower RPMs. It's not that obnoxious, but it's kind of annoying. So, okay. Look at that. Now we're just going to unscrew this quickly and then go Leroy Jenkins on trying to get this little garden filter in. You're going to make a mess here. It's going to be a mess. Okay, there it is. And go underneath. Get underneath there. There. Wow. What an absolute mess. Okay, my hands are just... I'm going to wipe this on the grass here. I really don't care. I have expensive stuff on top of these drip towels. Okay, come on. Come to Papa. Bring this over here, this on the floor. Okay, so, well, that's nice. I got hydro oil, my case for my microphone, or the bag. So that's dripping there. A little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I remember the first time I unscrewed that low flow filter, the very first time I ever did it, I didn't think of that, and I just got gushes of oil all over the frame of this machine. But you're just gonna have this sit here for a bit, and I got like a little bit down here, and that's okay. I mean, I got it on over part of the machine, and it's a little bit on the frame here, just a little bit. But I can take this cloth and just wipe it right off. This needs a good bath. It does. I just been real busy, guys. It's been like a lawn care grind right now. And see, this fits there perfectly. Absolutely perfectly there. We're just gonna have this drip for like a little bit. This is almost done here, and that's good. What we're gonna do, it takes 5 quarts, okay? It takes 5 quarts, and we're gonna fill this new low flow filter up to the threads first on it. I don't think you have to do this, but I do it, so check it out. We're gonna oil this gasket here, fill it up till it hits the threads, and we're gonna screw it on. I mean, this says, I mean, how do you read this? So, step 1, clean it off. Step 2, yep, fill oil in it. Step 3, wait for it. Step 4, it's like a 3/4 turn. So pick like the H on this until it, you know, you'll screw it until it gets fairly tight, and then stop. That's basically what I do. And yeah, they need to actually do verbal instructions. I'm not that gifted like some people are with that. But let's do that here first. Actually, we shouldn't do that until we get some things closed up on here. You know what? Maybe that won't matter if I just put it in there. So if I fill that up with oil there first, it's always good to kind of rehash how you do things here. It is, and yeah, I'll do that. So first things first, we'll bring it back over here and put these filters on. This is about done, so we'll bring you guys back on over here, get the new filters on. I'll show you how I do that, and then we will screw on this new low flow filter. I'm gonna leave that there. It's my baby. Yeah, it's my old baby now. It's got like 24, almost 2,500 hours on it. It's getting up there, and God's been good to the business. Truly has, guys. I gotta bring this down. We want to get the real shots. So I'm jacking this tripod up, and I'm jacking it down. Do-si-do. You guys looking forward to the expo? It's coming up here really soon. Less than 3 weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this old stuff here. This is all the old junk. All right. Oh, this is full of oil there. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. Keep this, keep that. The rest of this we can just dispose. I need like a trash can or a trash bag or something. Okay, the new filters are right here. These are the new filters. Hold on, pull these out, show you. This is what we're working with here. Oh, this one was kind of mashed there a little bit. Oh well, not a big deal. So I shouldn't be touching them, but I am. Okay, so it's your little washers there. So it comes with 4 small washers that we'll put on the end of this cap. These 4 tiny washers here, not these gaskets, we'll put on the end of the cap like this. So it'll go like 1 and then 2. Then we'll also put the rubber yellow gasket at the end of the cap on. Some of these can be a little bit tricky. These are like a little bit, like you have to be, see how that doesn't fit like a dead snug, fitting? That's okay. You're just gonna have to put them on there and work them through. They did not fall off when I did that. So second set of little rubber or little washers here. Right, that's on, okay? Now we're gonna put these O-rings back on here, okay? So these fit right on because they're newer. Do what it says. Everything that's offered in here you probably should just put on. That's basically what they're wanting you to do. And then this, okay, so we start, guys. I'm gonna screw this on. So this goes in here first. You can put that in there. You put this on. Now I'm going to remove, I should probably remove these drip pans so if this little metal washer does fall in, I'm not fishing it out in a pan of oil. That's called thinking smarter. I don't always do that. And you're gonna go up there and put this on. Come to Papa. Yeah, because that's how these were. They're like that. Yep. Just kind of re-going over some stuff here, just seeing how this looks. This takes a little bit of finesse and skill. And make sure when you screw it on that you're not cross-starting anything there. I think that's good. I'm gonna try to tighten this back up. Okay, so let me see if I got this on here tight enough. Yeah, see, this is going on nicely with ease, no issues. Yep, that just got loose there again. Perfect. So I'm doing it the right way. See, it's nice tight, not too tight, just a nice tight. You kind of have to feel for this here, guys. Same with this one. We're gonna, there, I'm gonna get there. Now you can see it. I had a horrible shot there. I'm gonna take this out. I hate disposing this oil. I've been better at it this year. I have to take it up to my local city. They have an oil refuse site and then do it like that. Okay, same deal. So the spring always faces forward. So that goes in there like that. They're gonna make sure I always bring these washers in and kind of hold them first and kind of get it on there and then just push in and then screw. Man, that wasn't too bad. Why is one side easier than the other? I'm not cross-starting this. About to find out if this has been cross-started on there. Hopefully it's not. Oh, wow. Okay, so both on there tightly and both on there nicely. Next thing we're gonna be taking off are these little breather valve plugs here, and I'm gonna drop this back down so you can see what I'm doing here. So this, hold on. I don't think I have to get down there ever again, so I'm gonna put this camera back up all the way. Or on the home stretch here. Gonna be on the home stretch. Once we get those breather little caps off, guys, we're then going to put on the new low flow filter, fill it up, screw it on, and start putting 5 quarts in there. Watch me overfill it somehow. Story of my life. I'm gonna bring you in here. So, beautiful day. We have an Indian summer right now. And grass, this is a weak growth here. It's not that long. It's also predominantly shade, but gets its fair share of sun too. So, see, it's down there, it's a little cap down there. I'm gonna try to get this in here. Hold on. That'd be kind of an interesting shot. Okay, this will have to do. Hex wrench, 5/16 hex wrench there. I think I had this just barely on there. Is that not it? This should be it. Oh, well, might need one bigger. Holy smokes. Yeah, bear with me, guys. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna try, go to my truck and grab the right one. Hopefully we don't lose signal on this microphone. We get to see I'm going through part of a house here and the trailer. If this is still picked up, that'd be awesome. I'm a dummy. I did not realize that was the wrong one. I take back what I said. It might be a 3/8 hex wrench there. Is it? A 3/8 or it's in the metric 10? Gotta check to see if this microphone's still working. It's flashing blue. I think blue means it's still trying to connect. Let me take a look here. See how we're doing. I take back what I said. It might be a 3/8 hex wrench there. Is it? A 3/8 or it's in the metric 10? Okay, so cue this circus show theme song here. Da, 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 da. Ah, it's a 3/8 hex. This was sitting there in my garage and I thought it was the right one. So you're just gonna screw these off. These play a key factor later on though. Come on. That's not going anywhere. But I didn't over tighten these here when I put them on there last. There we go. Got it. Broke it free. I'm just down here. Slowly get this thing off. Okay. So when we start filling it, you have both of these valves off. Okay. You're going to have both these valves off here. And I think it's the right pump side. Once it starts to overflow a little bit, you are then going to put both of the breather caps back on and then you can continue filling up the oil. That's what they just say to do. I forgot to put the drain plugs on the underside of the pump, so we'll do that after this. Same thing with this side. Keep those breather valve caps close because first couple times I did this, I really had this thing buried with oil. I think it's actually on the left side. It will start overflowing on the left side first. And I think a way to really mitigate the overflow going everywhere is be smart, but B, don't start pouring the oil in so fast, because if you pour it in incredibly fast, it'll overflow fast. So if you just do it really slow, you'll see it start to creep up there and then you can catch it that way. This is a bad angle here. I have no leverage here like this. Hold on. It's just weird. Come on, bozo. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. There's no really easy way to get to this here. Hold on. There we go. Aha. I'm going to have to move you over here a little bit, guys. The camera also makes this kind of a pain to do, but see, to break this free, I'm accidentally tightening it. Why is that like that? Maybe it's loose enough I can just do it on the top here like this. Hold on. Come on. There. Break it free on the top like there. You got to make sure you don't strip it. You got to use firm pressure there. Put these close. Don't have these far away from yourself, okay? All right, this one's off. We got to put the drain plugs back on. Just going to have those nice and tight. Not crazy tight. These are very important. I don't know how your machine sets up, guys, but follow the manual and try to do this maintenance yourself. I'm not the most handy guy here on the block, but I still try, okay? Making the effort to try and glorify God in the process there. Okay, I'm going to bring this back up. Get the drain plugs on there. There's 4 of them, left to right. Pop this off. It's a T45 for all you MultiForce users. Multi. And we're just going to find them first there and screw them in. Oh, yeah, nice. Made a big, giant loopy mess over there. I'm going to be filthy. Today's a filthy day. Why is it leaking up there? That's weird. Where's it dripping up there? Why is it dripping up there for? Oh, it's because it was on probably on a downhill. It's amazing to me, this hydro oil. It can get almost anywhere. It literally can get anywhere. And even on the slightest angle, it's going to go down. It's going down. I'm going to take one of these here to wipe my hands. Hope you guys are kind of enjoying me do this. Maybe a different video, something for you guys to listen to. Get nice and tight like that. Maybe something else to kind of listen to out there while you're living the dream and cutting that green. As Joe Dunbar, we just had him on the show, and it was a good episode. I think you guys are going to like it. Listen to it. We just called him. He was actually working, and we made it sound good. I think it was a good show. It really was. You just tighten that up where it's nice and snug. Oh. Uh-oh. Run into a problem. We're going to have to take off this right side filter again. This little washer fell off. So that's an uh-oh. And guess what? That's okay. It's all part of the process here. No wonder that went in kind of smoothly. No, we'll just take it off and fix it. It's not a big deal. Not the end of the world. It's just trial and error here in this. And I love this machine. You know what? I can't figure out why this side's always kind of grumped up more. I'm going to have to wipe this up there again. The right side of this pump gets grimy. There's nothing like, there's no wet that's on it. It's just always just like, these sweat there a little bit, I think. This is, I mean, the right side's fine. This left, and it's not losing any hydro oil either. It's never dripping. I don't get why it does that. You guys know? I'm going to have to fix this here. Hold on. Oh, this is bothering me. Okay. This looks terrible. I'm not going to keep everything clean. But, you know, it's like, oh, gross. See, I'll have to show you guys what's falling down here. It's never actually wet. It's just grime. I think it's just from the heat, because I've asked guys. I asked my unofficial dealer Schleybaugh. I asked their mechanic about it, and he goes, "Yeah, this is just what happens with these things over time. As long as it's not wet, there is some buildup here that occurs. See, you can't see all this. It's almost like a soot. It's like a yeah. This looks better now. Oh, this is filthy." And I don't want to power wash under here too much, because you don't want to bust a seal. You don't want to bust a hydro seal, because I'm not going to have to replace these pumps. That's something that I probably wouldn't be able to do myself, or would I want to do that. So yeah, this looks okay. There's another side here on this that I'm trying to, you just kind of get what you can. Ow, that hurt my hips. See, look at all that soot that was in there. Okay, we're taking this off again. Putting this little washer there back on. So we're gonna go back over to this 3/8 drive. Just like so stuck. It's so loose. Oh, my hands are so slippery. Can't take it off. At least this is not that dirty. Haven't made too much of a mess here. Okay, we're gonna bring this back on. Not a big deal. You guys just have to learn how to fix things when I did not realize that was not even on there. I'm glad I caught that. That's not even the old one. That's a new one. Watch there be two in here, and I'm taking this off for literally no reason. Yeah, there's only one in there. Poor filter's ready to go. Okay, come on, buddy. You gonna stay on here this time or what? This is not that comfortable laying down like this. Hold on. Ouch, it hurts. I think I got it this time. I did. Nice and slow. I get a nice shot of my butt. That's nice. And I can't really tell what this looks like here, guys, so I'm sorry for now. Yep, that's on there. Go back to lefty. All right. That's good. Let's fill up the low flow filter with some oil till it hits the nuts or the threads. And then we'll hand tighten that in. Okay, I'll bring you guys over here now. Man, my hands are grimy. I would honestly turn this into a business, doing some maintenance for some people, but I don't know what I would even charge you. Been going for 45 minutes. That's not taking up too much of my time, praise God. Okay, here's this low flow. It takes 5 quarts. Basically 5 quarts of this Hyper 500 oil. Everything's tightened up down there. There's nothing to do. The breather valves are open. Do these mental checklists, guys. Like when you do this, do that mental checklist of going through stuff, making sure that you don't forget anything. So we're just gonna fill this up here. And I'm having it close. I'm trying to have this as close as I can get because I don't wanna have any spillage. You just wanna have it barely hit the threads. Give it a good hand tight. And I'm gonna take some of this oil here and put it around the gasket. I'm just gonna dabble here in this. Do it like this. So I'm gonna actually touch the thread. So see, there's a nice thin layer of oil on that gasket there. This is what they tell you to do. Do it. For superior performance under challenging conditions. So, yeah, I mow more than challenging conditions. So here we go. I fill this up. I already spilled some on top of it because I'm just a genius. Actually, hold on. We're gonna have this sit here for like a minute. There, it's at the threads. We're gonna have that sit. I gotta grab something here, guys. Quickly need to grab something. So I don't know about you guys, but what are you guys most looking forward to at the expo this year? Like, what is it? You want to look at the mowers? You want to look at the EV battery stuff? There's a lot of guys out there. I mean, Tony Rudolph loves the battery stuff, and I'm starting to kind of like it more too, even though I still knock it. I'm the Tim Taylor, But what are you guys really looking forward to? Drop a comment. I might buy a square barrel. Cameron Duncan was telling me to cop one of those, get one of those at the expo. So look. This will sit here for about another minute or two. Let's see if we got any comments here for you guys. See if anyone's on there. Anyone's on there hearing me drone. I'm just droning. Cameron Duncan was telling me to cop one of those, get one of those at... Oh, the stream's still going really well. Awesome. 49 minutes. Coffee with Christ, guys, John 21:2. Okay, this is just about ready to put on here. This is absorbed. We're gonna bring it on underneath here like this. Hopefully he sent me. Has someone ever sent you the wrong filter? I actually, when I did this the first time, I bought from my local dealer. They gave me the wrong filter. I don't know how they did that. It's like you guys deal these MultiForces, and you guys gave me the wrong one. I have that tighter than that because this thing still gets grimy. I don't know what it is. Now, here's going to be the fun part. We got to put oil in this sucker here. I'm going to try to raise this up here a bit for you guys. And what kind of angle I kind of want to have this set at. Oh, man. This is real time. It's a one-man band. I'm going to have to just do this on the fly. Here for you guys. So we're going to go back and forth. I can't really get this any closer, can I? Let me see here. What kind of angle, guys, do you want for this here? Do it yeah, let's do it like this. This is actually on the mower. So we're going to fill this up, okay? 5 quarts. It starts with this quart here. I'm going to just funnel it down there. And this is run and gun. I think we'll probably get about 120 ounces in, and it will start to, the 2-cycle oil will start to bubble up from, I think, this left breather valve, and I'm going to try to get some footage of that for you guys, okay? So bear with me if it's not the cleanest, because I'll be freaking out because this thing will just get everywhere. This stuff gets everywhere, and got to just be prepared for this here. Where's the... It's this one, right? Maybe you guys can hear that. No, this is the wrong one. Before you do anything, look and see, where did I put that hex wrench? It's always good to retrace your steps. Aha. Camera connection lost. Huh. Okay. It says we're still going. I don't know if I hit something here. Let's just look. But that hex wrench. It's always good to retrace your steps. Aha. I'm watching this right now because lost. Huh. Bear with me here, guys. It says we're still going. Okay, we're apparently still going. All right, I'm just gonna leave this here somewhere. Looks like we still have, man, I would hate for this thing to go out. You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, okay, breather valves, or caps here. We're gonna start filling this up here. We'll get about 120 ounces in, and then it should start to leak from one of these sides here. And we're off to the races. Everything's filled, we're all set. I'm gonna have to do this incredibly fast. Drink, drink, drink. You know what? I'm gonna be proactive here. Rather than have you sit here and look at me fill this up, I'm gonna have this moved to the other side. And so you can see how this will bubble over. This is what the manual literally says to do. I say, hey, as soon as this gets, can I get it? Here, how do I get this here? This is so fun doing it like this, guys. I'm gonna bring this down more. Do it live. It says we're at a 2,500 kilobit connection. I don't know why that dropped, because it was usually at 4,500. Maybe it's connecting over to my, oh, you know what it is? It's connecting to the Wi-Fi in the home. My house, I have like a little extender. I'm gonna try to get this so you guys can see this here. I don't know why I'm lowering my voice. I'm gonna get this kind of set so that, so if I'm going in there quickly, I'm gonna just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna be there like this. I'm gonna put it on here. You know what I might do is actually just wait till it overflows and have it threaded on there, but no. This is where it's a pain, because you gotta get it. Oh, man. See, there's no, they don't make this easily accessible here, okay? So when you do this, you gotta be precise. Man, all right, well, this is my preemptive strike on this. You know what, yeah, I'm doing it differently this time around. I'm gonna have these just barely threaded on there, and as soon as you see it overflow there a little bit, that's when we will know that we have to screw them all in. I think it'll be on this left side first, because last couple times I've done this, I've had hosed down the left side of this machine. Okay, this is really obnoxious here. I got fat fingers. Man, come on. What are you guys doing the other day? Who's mowing? You guys still mowing? Our lawns are still growing even though it's dry. Oh, well. Come on. Come on. I'm trying to get this other side on here, and it's not hitting the threads very well. I'll get it. I will get it. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go up here and continue to put the oil in. You guys can just sit here and watch that. So watch that, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. I'm trying to get a better angle of that. It's right down there. All right. You guys are just listening for the commentary, not for the videography. When you're a one-man band, you can only do so much. I have to stand here in such a way where I can see this start to overflow. Oh, here we go, and we're off. The live is capped at 2,500. I hope it's not picking up my house. Wireless internet's ridiculous here. And we're pouring it in. This is not a cheap job to do. Quite frankly, I hate doing it, but we have to do it. It takes 5 quarts. It takes literally 5 quarts. Why is that already kind of filling like that? That's weird. I don't know. All right, we're 1 quart in so far here, guys, and that thing's not overflowing yet. As soon as that overflows, I'm going to hand tighten that puppy because I do not want to have to hose this thing off because I still have to do a regular oil change on this thing and change the blades. I'm kind of annoyed, but I have to do it. And I got to pour out that oil there. Where am I going to pour out that oil? I'm running out of jugs for, you know what? I can pour the oil back into these old containers. Use your head sometimes, man. I'll be a little bit slower today, but that's a-okay. It is what it is, guys. Going for almost an hour. This didn't take that long. I remember this took like 3 hours before because I'm a genius. All right, so this is the 2nd quart. We did all 4 drain plugs. We did the filters, and we drained from the low flow area as well. This is our 2nd quart. I think this will start coming out when we're on about the 4th quart. It's drinking. I'm trying to get this in kind of fast. I don't have time to waste here right now. As soon as that bubbles up there, you guys will see it. As soon as that starts to just get everywhere, that's your cue. I was smart enough to this time have them kind of like the threads started, so when you see it just you know, flow over, overflowing your cup, right? Here we go. This is quart number 2 that's in the system. I'll show you guys how we purge the system. We'll jack up the mower. Well, first we'll let it run for about 2 minutes, shut it off, then jack the mower up, and then move the tires when they're spinning freely back and forth, like forward and reverse there for a bit. Okay, this is quart number 2 is in there. Okay, 64 ounces in the books. Here we go, number 3. We're still sitting there, still waiting. This must be so boring for you guys, but here for the commentary. Okay, this is number 3. Because I'll start freaking out here, because that's just what I do. I'll start freaking out over this and say bye to my wife. What time is it? 9:15. Okay, it's 9:15. I thought it would have been like 9. Wings tonight? Yeah. You want to put them on? Sure. Well, here's the deal. When we do the wings, I just do it 400 for like 45 minutes to an hour, okay? You'll be able to know, like, pull them off when they're much more crispier. So
Birthday dinner for JoJo tomorrow at 6.
I probably can't make that. That's why that time.
Because
Oh, we're live, so. Bye. Love you. I still gotta change the oil on the machine and the blades, so. It's still not overflowing yet. This will be 96 ounces in here, I think. This third quart's in there. Come on, flow over a little bit. I want to be like the boss here and catch it so it won't be like a big mess. Okay, third one's in there. Come on. All right, I'm gonna sit here and wait for a minute just to see if maybe it'll start to bubble so I can kind of catch it. Okay, it's the third one. Because there's still a lot that's draining from the, so the actual hopper here. So if you look, I can't really show you. All right, wait, I'll try to. This hopper, see, that's still draining. So I'm gonna sit here for just a second, and if it starts, then I'm gonna catch it. Oh yeah, like a boss. Once you see some movement in there, I'm gonna hop on this here. So try to do little to no. Come on. Yeah, that hopper's still going gloop, gloop. It's just drinking. It is drinking. I recently changed the belt. This is a pain to do. You have to take off the spring. And yeah, I got it done. You're supposed to change this hydro dry belt every 1,000 hours. Why am I talking quieter when I get down here so it won't echo off too much? That's funny. Still waiting there, guys. Still waiting. The hopper is maybe about halfway here, and once that just barely overflows, I'm gonna do the left, the right, because the capacity is 159 ounces, okay? That's what it says. I'm gonna just put 5 quarts in there. Then if I'm a little short, I can just go back and top up throughout the week. Like, have it run, and it's supposed to be at a certain fill line when it's cold. So I'm like, if I haven't used it in like 12 hours, that's probably when it's cold. So, all right, that hopper's going down. I'm just trying to catch this here. So do I need to put more? I don't want to start putting more in there and then have it not go. Well, maybe I'll start the 4th one here. Watch me start this 4th one and it just gets everywhere. Here, I'm starting the 4th one. Come on. Come on, Bessie. Drink. Drink, drink, drink. We out here, we going. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, see? It's overflowing. Let's take my hand, get in there, and screw it in. Screw that in. Oh, praise God. Lord, you are so good. I'm gonna do the other side here. That's the way to do it, guys. If you ever change it on this, just have those threads just barely on there, so then you can just catch it right away. All right, I'll get the camera back to the other side so you can see this bad boy drink. And take this little hex wrench there. You just want to tighten it up. This doesn't have to be crazy tight, but have it tight enough so when you're mowing, it won't come loose. Guys ever do that? Mow and then tighten something and have it come loose? I've done that. I've been there. That's okay. We live and we learn here in this industry. We learn off of each other. This is why you guys are the best. Greg and I have learned so much from you guys in this community, and we're a band of brothers, and we stick together. We're not just showing the highlight reels. There's creators that just show the highlight reels, and it's just getting annoying. All right, there. That was about 3.5 quarts that we put in there, guys. Man, I'm talking to you guys like like you're my kids. Bring this back up here. We're on the home stretch here now. We are indeed on the home stretch. My little tripod making me some fun footage here. Okay, I'll get this on there. Go like that. Bring it back up there. That's how close that you're getting with this. Okay, I'm not giving you like a. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, it's still going. So it was about, I don't know, 3 quarts in there where it's started to overflow. Why is that still overflowing there right now? That's weird. I had that tightened up. Hold on. Uh-oh. Yeah, this looked like it was overflowing. I got this tight. I can't get that any tighter. This is just fun. As you guys sit up there. How do I get that? There's like no leverage. The way that I have this tightened down there, I can't get it. You know what? I'll try to get it from this end here. I should really take off these fans when I do this. You know what? Might be why it's a burden to get this stuff here. I'll just see what that does. I got to clean off. There's an electrical connection here. It's always good when things are open like this, guys, to clean off stuff that gets a little bit grimed up. Oh, this is dirty. Dirty junk. I don't want this to go. If this goes, my mower isn't going anywhere. And I'll be very, very sad. I will be heartbroken if this is... You gotta go gentle on this stuff, though, guys. When you're kind of wiping off stuff, go really gentle. I'm just kind of trying to just touch it there a bit, clean it off. Oh, man, dude, that's filthy. Well, now I know where I need a power wash next time I give this a thorough run-through. You just do the best that you can of trying to get this stuff clean. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. There's like less grime. Less grime for the time. Why is it filling back up there? Not have this that tight? Holy smokes. Hold on. I'm trying to tighten this with this. I think it's just flat out too long. I have no leverage on this here. Looks like it's still overflowing a little bit, and I have this tightened down there. It's not cross-threaded either. Okay. Okay. Man, I got not enough leverage to turn this. Oh boy. It looks like it's still bleeding out a little bit. I know I didn't cross-thread it because it went down easily. Do I have another one that's smaller to be able to? No, this is like a, what size is this? It's a 3/8 hex. Of course, the one time. What can I get on this? Aha, maybe I can get some leverage on it. It needs to be tighter than I thought it did. I do. Oh wait, you know what? I could do that. What's that? 3/8. This hopper's still slowly draining here, guys. This is me. It's just the way that this was screwed in. I can't actually get leverage. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna cross thread this, or not gonna strip this fitting out of there. I almost need like a little small. If if you guys saw this, you'd understand what I mean. Maybe this will fit. Like, this is also 3/8. I didn't quite realize I can use this. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Oh wait, never mind. That won't work. It's a 3/8 hex. Well, I'm just gonna have to wait and see if this gets it more bubbly. I don't think it is, but I'm obsessing over it. It's good to obsess over your equipment, guys, so you can catch stuff if it breaks. Come on. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have an idea. I think I can do it like this. Hold on. Aha! I got some leverage. Uh-oh. I used this jack that I have to get some leverage on it. Now it's stuck. Aha. There. That should do it. Should probably try it here on the other side now. Okay, come on, baby. Maybe I didn't have this as tight. So, get these breather valves snug. Maybe I didn't have it that snug. I don't know. There's birds that are now watching me here. I do have an audience. Hey guys, have you subscribed to the channel, birds? I know you sit there and probably watch me mow. Man, I don't know why all these sirens are going off this morning. I'll have to come back and look at this because now the time's just getting slow. That's tight. That is absolutely tight there. Is this thing still dripping? Let's go back and look. Sorry for that detour, guys. Yep, this is still going. This is the 4th quart. This job takes too much time. I should have done this yesterday afternoon. When you have a family, you got to spend time with them, though, guys. It'll be okay. If I don't catch up all the way today, that's fine. Sorry for that stallage. We've been going for an hour and 12 minutes. A full-on walkthrough. I already did a video like this, and I cut it down to, like, I think 23 or 25 minutes. 159. You're going to want it when it's cold to be at the arrow. It's not very clear there at the arrow. Toro didn't do they should have made this more transparent so you could see what it looked like. Okay. One more quart. One more quart, and then we will, oh, I gotta find this cap here. One more quart, and then we'll turn it on, run it for a bit, and then purge and bleed the air in the system. Where did that cap go? Of course, because I actually need the cap this time. I think the cap fell off. Have you guys seen where that cap went? I can't check the comments now. Oh, well. Where did that cap go? Aha, here it is. All right, 4 are in there and done. Looks like that's no longer dripping over there. Yeah, this is still gulping stuff down. Check to see if it's still drinking. It's just sitting there. There we go. I was getting concerned because it looked like it stopped. I'm gonna fill this up. Worst comes to it, I have a siphon, and I can siphon oil out of this. I did that once because I overfilled it when I was trying to top it off a couple days after. I did this back in the spring. technically this, the 5th quart, would be underfilled by 1 ounce. That would be fine by me. This is about 4.5 quarts I have put in there. And it's still draining, praise God. I will fire it on for 2 minutes. Yeah, make sure when you fire it on, you actually turn the valve back on for the gas, because I didn't do that last time, and it ran and then sputted out. And I couldn't figure out why for a minute. I'm like, oh, dumb. Okay. All right. I think that little breather cap is fine. I really tightened it. I gotta clean off some of this stuff here. This oil stick is full. No, that's not an oil stick. What is that? I can't get to this area. It's a hydro hose. All right, clean this off. Let me clean you off there a bit. Man, they compact this stuff in here. They don't make it easy. I think part of the reason they don't make it easy to get to stuff, and they just shove it all in there because they kind of hope that it'll just break on you. You have to buy something new. Oh man, it's not that bad. Okie dokie. That's not going down. Hope I didn't overfill it. Yeah, it's going down. This is where this job is actually so time consuming. So what I should do is actually start to fill these quarts with this oil here and be more productive for you guys. So I will do that. As you sit there and kind of watch that, I'm going to take these quarts and put the old oil back in here. And then we can really see how much I overfill it. You don't need to see me do this. I don't need to show myself doing that. Yeah, that's not going down. That's weird. What a great day. What a great week. What are you guys up to? Who's doing jobs? Who's out there landscaping, aerating? I think Cameron Duncan with the Lawn Care Life in Missouri might be wrapped up for the season. But he always stays busy. He's a very, very busy dude in the land of Moseria. All right. Is that going down? Can't really tell if that's going down. This is slow. Usually it doesn't dog up like this. Yeah, it's just going really slow. I'm gonna have that just keep going there. Because last time we did it, it was well over like, I think it was like a tad over 5 quarts. I remember doing it there last time. I don't know. One of the most great shots you guys will ever see. My mower trying to drain or filling up hydro oil. I overfilled this quart. You gotta be kidding me. I'm putting down cat litter here soon. I've made a mess. I have made quite the mess with those drip cloths. There we go. Starting to go down a little bit now. Because this is about 4.5 quarts. Sometimes it's slow, and I ran the system for maybe 5 minutes before I decided to do everything. So Yeah, make a big mess. It's just concrete. You can power wash this off, and I have some stuff to put down that'll absorb this. It's not that bad. I just have spots. There's spots everywhere. Slowly going down. We'll be live tonight on the Turf Nerds, so I think maybe around 8:30 to 9. Get off, go to bed, do it again. Same thing next day, air day, all day. All right, this will be the third quart I filled up here. This is going to be kind of risky. Anyone else just spill oil everywhere? Next time I'm going to put more of these cloths down. I made less of a mess when I did this in the spring. But you live and you learn. We don't show you the good, we show you the every day. All right, that's heating. Now this is 3 quarts. I've filled up 3 quarts of used oil. So I'm not. Yeah, if you look, guys, I mean, it's going down there. Here's the problem. It slowly drinks. So I've been filling this up. It's just this. That hopper down there, see? It's just, if I get down to a certain line. Yeah, I definitely didn't overfill it. Maybe I'll bring it over here for a bit. That shot was getting a little boring. I gotta get my gator wipes to wipe off my hands here. I like getting my hands dirty, but when they're grimy with oil, I could really care less. Here, yeah, that's going. Would always rather have it underfilled than overfilled. Always have that for a general rule. Do what I say, not what I do. All right, let's fill this up here. Might be a little bit extra in here. Just a little bit more in there. It's slowly going down. You can hear it drip. It's going dut 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 dut. Unless it's spilling all over the. No, it's not. It's just the angle that it had this parked on. Never seen something move so slow. I think I'm going to put the gas tank back on and purge some more air, or start purging the air from the system. I think I should have done that a little bit earlier. I'm going to have it run for 2 minutes, and then so this would be a 4th quart. Look at that. Uh-oh. Already it's overflowing. Oh, sheesh. Gross. What a mess. Now I know for next time. Okay, I'm gonna purge this air in this thing now, because this is going a little slow. Okay, so gotta make sure to turn the gas fuel valve back on, or the fuel pump valve back on, so it actually gets the gas and it doesn't just stop. Put the air filter cover, or air filter hose back in because it sucks in air. Get this. Bring this out here again. Okay, where are you, buddy? You over here? Give me some of your gas. Come on, you gassy gas. And this goes back on like that. I take this. Okay, almost there. There, that's all back on. We are good to go with that. I'm going to be a baller now and just put this bracket back on. Yeah, these clips and these screws are shot. These bolts. I learned my sins. Yeah, when you do this, just don't impact it so hard like I was doing, guys. You can mess stuff up. I just barely have it tight. This thing doesn't fall off. See, that is actually not even on there. So, oh well, is what it is. I'm gonna have to call Steve at Schleybaugh Engine. Yeah, I can't believe that. Stupidity is what it is. Okay, so, we're supposed to run this for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna put the hydro hopper cover on, or the cap on there, and have it run for about 2 minutes. Hopefully this is not wailing or sounding weird. We're about to find out. Something went wrong. I don't think so. It's going down. So here we go. All right, so we're gonna have this run for about 2 minutes, okay? So this will sit and run. It sounds fine. Nothing sounds like it's whining, so that's good. Part of that, I forgot, you got to do that once you start to add it in, because it gets stuck. It's got to go through the system there a little bit. Yeah, I filled up 4 quarts of old oil there already, so we're gonna have this run there for like a minute or 2 minutes. It sounds great. It sounds like the normal MultiForce would. Here, I'm gonna get over here. I'm wiping off my hands, but that sounds real good. I did nothing wrong so far to it. Still kind of scares you there, like a little bit when you're doing it. It's like, oh, what could have went wrong? But no, that sounds perky. It sounds nice. It's purring there, purry, not perky. It sounds wrong. So let it go for another minute here. That's slowly going down. I like this pool. Used to be a pool. Looks like it's down to that main gear line. If you look, it's there. You gotta get down there. So, and that is 4.5 quarts. If you look, I've already filled up 4 quarts. Yeah, there's definitely more in there. So I didn't overfill it. I just don't know why it's being kind of stubborn. Sometimes it just gets a little stubborn. I'm gonna let this run a tad longer. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try to, it won't let me view the live video like it used to. Sounds good. Still going. Come on, baby, purr. Purr, baby, purr. Drain the oil. Hope you're going down. While that's doing that, I could do an engine oil change on it too. Probably should. Man, that's a big wet spot underneath here. That's just because it was... Yeah, that little chirp and squeak is from the hydro pulley bearing, or that, sorry, yeah, the drive pulley bearing on it's apparently worn. I should just spray some WD-40 on it because it's a pain to try to change. Yep, it's slowly leaking down. I'm gonna start to kind of get this trash all organized here. I'm just gonna try to get it so there's 5 quarts in there and then slowly top off throughout the day. That's just, I mean, it's just kind of annoying. I got up early, spend time with the family. It is what it is. I mean, I guess this job can't be that fast when you're dealing with slow oil. Okay, I'm gonna get this trash all in here now. Get this a little bit more organized here now. It looks terrible. I had the guys just kind of sit there for a bit. I'm currently draining this old low flow. Ah, this is so grimed up. This is unbelievable how grind up this old low flow filter is there. There's nothing that I can do to keep it propped up. And wait, oh yeah, where's that thing? I'm gonna get that little, okay. I'm gonna bring it over here. Hopefully don't trip. So this old low flow filter just drained out with oil. So I want to transition it into here. There. Have it fill up that way. See that? It's kind of nice. There. Now we're getting into a little bit of a safer zone with this here. I thought maybe I did something, guys. Woo-wee, holy smokes. Okay, what else can I throw out here? I'll get rid of this cloth. It's all gunked up. Same with this one. That one's crapped up too. I'll keep that one. These two can probably say see you later. I'll put this one on this. I gotta put down some of this oil spill powder that I have. Anyone watch the Tigers last night? Anyone watch our boys play? It was a good game, but they lost. That's okay. Next 2 games for the American League Division Series are in Detroit. Hopefully they can beat the Seattle Mariners in both those games and go on to the American League Championship Series. Man, I gotta clean this thing off. It's not dirty, but it's just grimy enough from all the dust that we've had. So as you can tell, well, as I'm going to show you, you probably can't tell. It's such a wide shot. You can't see jack squat. You can kind of see in there. It's bubbling up. It's kind of hard to tell. See, a little bit. And we're trying to get this level back down to where the white arrow is, and it's just above the white circle there. So we're going to keep that going. This is the old oil there. I got the box of trash. I didn't make a huge mess, but there's enough mess down here now. So I'm just gonna put down some. I should probably go grab that. I just don't want to lose the connection there with the microphone. should probably start to drain the engine oil here too. You know what? I'll do that. Hold on. I'm gonna leave you guys running here, take off this microphone, and go get the engine oil. Time to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So this is gonna be putsy here. So I'm gonna take this off. I'll just put this on something here. I don't know. There. Oh, that's a magnetic mic? I didn't know that. All right, be back in a bit, guys. Might get a little bit of a coffee fresh up too. I'm just getting the oil for the engine. We're gonna drain that. A couple things that I need for that. Just a couple. Forgot my coffee mug here. I'll be back. Okay, boys are back in town. You got a lot of dead air there for a minute. Oh, great. Yep, that oil, that levels all the way down to nothing. Sweet. I'm gonna fill some more in here. I gotta put this microphone back on. Got the oil for the engine too. Here you go, little microphone. Come here, buddy. This microphone is, guys, is so small. Be real careful. Put it right there. You want it between your pecs. Okay, all right, we're back. See where this is at. That oil gone. He gone. Okay, let's put some more in it. Let's keep filling this puppy up. I'm gonna start to drain this thing here though first for the engine oil. Here, hold on. To do that, you gotta fire the machine back up and put this this low flow bracket all the way up. Okay, killing two birds with one stone. That oil grip pan's basically free, so what we're gonna do is this. Slide this underneath here, start to drain the oil. Man, I'm doing there, just over here. I couldn't remember that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do have to have this deck. So look, watch what I'm doing. This is genius. Put this on like 1.5. Put the deck all the way down there. Take this pan and slide it underneath here. I think this is the wrong one because it's too wide. I'll find out. I'll make it work though. I don't care. Yeah, this'll do. There. So look at that. I have the pan underneath there like this. Like how I've gone from the hydro to the engine oil now. This is gonna be a great video because that's just about ready for some more. So we'll start this, then go back there, and I just take grip this with channel locks, and then there's a still carburetor adjustment socket that has the it has the appropriate nut size for the drain plug. Here, I think it's this one. It's the still, I can't read this, 1, 2, 12, 18, something like that, I think. So all I do is we have to take off that filter too. So I grab it like, keep it down to about there. Come on. You know, it's leverage here. I always struggle with leverage when it comes to doing this. This bird's here having a heyday. Just gotta grab one section of it there. There, that's grabbed. Take this guy and loosen up. Break it free. There we go, got it. Okay. This oil will drain. I'm free. Yeah, it's nasty. And when you drain this oil, you gotta make sure you unscrew the dipstick. Get more air out of that. And also the filter. I just have this tool. It's just an oil filter removal wrench. Some guys change their filters every other change. I have such intense mowing, I'm forced to change it every single time. So, take it, grab it. There you go. That's loose too. This will come flying out. Oh man, nuts. Oh, that's a little hot. Hold on. I'm putting this on one of these towels here. Man, should have brought more of these towels. Okay, back to the hydros. So it was that one. This bigger one I have here. I have 2 drain funnels. This bigger one's for the engine oil. I just don't want to mix them. It probably wouldn't be like a disaster, but I just gotta clean everything off. Okay, let's go back to the hydros because that's just flying. So, okay, this is gonna be really weird. I don't want to put that on the muffler and have my tripod melt. Come on, give me a good shot here. Give me a good shot. Oh yeah, look at that. This is not going to work. So we can bring this down more. Come on, give me some height. Look at that. Okay. Come on, just stay. Really? Oh, we'll stay here. Hold on. Gotta get this between a hydro hose there. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't get this tripod to stay. I'm just gonna keep going down until I hit something here. All right, well, okay, I think I got it. That's the kind of shot that you're getting. It's a little crooked. So this is completely gone in there. I'm gonna put the rest of this quart in there. This will be 5 quarts. You got half to go here. I'm gonna do this in like little baby chunks. Man, this stream's still going. 1 hour and 47 minutes. So you got anyone that's watching this here, any comments? This will be 5 quarts. Cool, looks nice. Okay, all right, it's a little bit more. So let me check, because we want it, the hydro oil hit that line. What I'm going to do is probably just fill the whole 5 quarts in it, bleed the system, and then call that a day. So, because this is going on for a long time and got to get going. Luckily, it's not a crazy intense day, and we're coming down towards the end of the mowing season. Oh, I need that cap. You guys ever lose caps and stuff like that? I do it all the time. This should be short. It's 159 ounces. I think 5 quarts is 158. If I'm doing the math quickly, 32 and 5. 30 times 5 is 50. 2, 4, 6, 8. 30 times 5 is 150. Yeah, so it's probably on the button. Maybe leave a little bit less in here so it won't overfill. This is what you have to do. I hope you guys have enjoyed this long, drawn-out video of changing the hydros. But it's been kind of a blessing for you guys to see how I go about doing things. Never claimed it to be the right way, but it's the way that I do it. Why is this thing still dripping oil? I had this. Hold on. This old low flow filter's still just going. There, I found a way to keep it steady. Okay. Yeah, it just fell back in there. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm done with that. Where are we at? Still Okay, this is 5 quarts right here. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And have that go. I'm going to drain the rest of this here. I can clearly tell. I'll be able to tell if I overfilled this before. I think I might did. I don't know. I'm going to start draining this old oil back into the quarts every single time I do this. Turn this into a big mess. Man, this is a slow process, guys, of doing this. It is what it is. I've hoped you enjoyed this really long stream. I'm about to wrap it up here in a minute. We'll show you how to purge the system here, and then we'll be done. I may have overfilled this slightly, because this is about the 5th quart I put back in here, and there's still some oil in this pan, but this is like residual oil from other changes and stuff, so maybe it's pretty close. Yep, I think I got about half a quart in there that's overfilled. That's okay. I'm just going to leave it like this and tack on more throughout the day. So, yep, just put the cap and the filter back on there. We're going to jack this machine up. I'll show you how they claim to purge the system. So, of air. If it really doesn't. Oh, I can't do that yet because I got to put the oil in the machine. I was just doing an oil change too. Gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess you guys are going to be standing around for that too. So, I need to find a quart. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my garage and find a quart, but let's get you off this here. This looks really weird. I've grimed up this tripod, but I have these gator wipes that I can use to clean my hands. I'll show you here. Let's see. This is good here. This is done. This is just need some oil there. Oil, oil, oil. That's what this whole entire live stream has been. It's an oil day. I still have to change the blades too. What do I got here? Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. I'm going to use this Kawasaki 10W40 for my Cub Cadet to fill up the rest here. Bear with me, guys. Just be a minute. We'll put the new filter on for the engine oil, and then it's topped off with 56 ounces. That's how much that takes, 56 ounces. Not 2 quarts. The manual says 56 ounces. I checked the engine manual, 56 ounces. Although most machines 4 quarts. No, not 4, 2 quarts. So if you put in 2, you're most likely safe. If you overfill it a little bit, I think you're safe, but if you overfill it a lot, then you might be in trouble. That's what might have happened with my might have happened with my Cub Cadet, but I'm not sure. I checked the engine manual, and it's a Kawasaki FX801V, and it said 2.8 quarts. So I don't know if I'm wrong or right. When in doubt, I might be wrong with that one. I don't know. Okay, cool. I have this old filter balancing. I overfilled it by half a quart. That's weird. This thing's just overfilled by half a quart. Okay, so this is basically all ready to go here, okay? I'm gonna pour this engine oil filter into this little cup thing that I have. Where are my Disco Inferno people at today? Boom da doom da doom da doom da. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, this is just. I'm gonna just leave that in there. Oh my goodness, guys, this is. Man, remind me why we still do this. Same principle goes for this, guys. We're gonna fill this up with some oil here. Oh man, I'm just gonna do this. Dip my hand in this, fill it up, tighten it up. This is a lot easier. I gotta get more than that. I didn't get anything. There we go. Got some this time. Fill up this ring. Go all along the threads. We're just gonna go gup, gup, gup until it hits the bottom of the threads. There, bottom. I think you want to wait about a minute or two for that. Then we're gonna fill this up. Yep. This thing, why does it say the capacity is 159 ounces, but I'm give or take a half a quart short? I'll just mow with it today. I don't care anymore. I have this app on my phone where I can log in to change. You see, 447 hours. Yep, this is. Yeah, it's underfilled. I'm just gonna not bother with it today. Just slowly add in 1 ounce over time. So this is about ready here. What's coming off my drain plug? Oh no. What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna push this down, see if there's more that, see? There's still some more that are coming out here. So I just kind of get this, I'll kind of push on this hose there for a bit until it goes into like a little drip. It's probably because we're on we're on incline this way, because that's where it was dripping on underneath there. It's still going. Look, it's just still, I can't even see it, but look, it's like trickling out. Gotta wait till this turns into a little bit of a drip. Probably this is just the residual. Not that big of a deal. Come on. Sometimes silence is the best. You guys don't need to hear me just ramble. Goodness. Okay, man, I want to get more of that out. This might never stop. Yeah, it's going down to it. Yeah, there we go. Now it's kind of going down. Oh, I'm burning my thumb a little bit too doing it. It's getting a little hot. Come on. Okay. So what are you guys doing? Drop a comment. Everyone's mowing, so no one's going to drop a comment. Here we go. There's got to be a way to clip this down. Unbelievable, man. I have this on an angle down, but it's... Come on, I'm sick of this. You can tell it's coming out less, too. I should put like a brick or some sort of like clamp. I don't know why, Toro, you didn't make this hose long enough for this. This hose was a foot longer. It would have been a lot easier to have things drain out. There. Okay, there we go. Now it's just a drip. Okay, that's done. I'm not tolerating that anymore. Okay, first things first. This nut. Just put the nut on. I basically hand tighten this and then take the channel locks and that little wrench and just give it a little tap, love tap. Because these, you ever unscrew these from the factory? Here's what they do to get you. They over tighten those drain plug nuts on there, and then when you screw it off, they hope that you strip it, so you have to just buy more stuff. I'm telling you, that's literally what they do, guys. Because I want to show you how this air is purged from the system, and I didn't realize I was changing the oil too on this, so just kind of grab it. There's fine. It's not really on that thread very well, but look, I'm just going to go like this. Hold on. Yes, I've dropped this wrench in that before. Come on. Come back. Whatever. There, close enough. Okay, now I can take this and screw it on. It's been absorbed in the filter for about 2 minutes plus. Did you guys hear about that 300-hour oil that Toro has? They have a kit. Apparently, with this kit, you could extend the oil for 3 hours. This has been going for 2 hours. Must be about 10:30 then. Nuts. I wanted it to be 9:30. Why couldn't she left at 8:30? I don't know. Oh well. Well, this had to get done. If I didn't do this now, guys, I would have never done it. Okay. Now we can put 2 quarts in here. This will be funny to watch me take this drain pan out of here. So let's see if I can do this here. You kind of have to finagle this out of here, but it works. I do it like that so when I take off the filter, I don't have to clean up a big mess. So, come on. Come to daddy. I'm gonna have to kind of force this through. Oh, this was easy. Oh, that was actually really easy that time. Other times I've done that, I've been sitting there getting trolled by it for 5 minutes. Okay, let me put in some oil here. I don't know, I'll try to give you a better shot of this. Oh yeah, look at this, man. Mr. Creative here. Oh, you can't even see it. Evan, this is okay. This is the one advantage with this tiny tripod. I can't really get the shots that I want. Let's try this. There, close enough. Give you a different view and different look for it. Take this other funnel, put it in there, fill that, and then 56 ounces. So we'll stop at the 8 on the quart bottle. What? Did I use the one that was too big? There's one that fit in here better. Hold on. I think it's this one. Might have used this before. I have this little funnel kit from Harbor Freight. A bunch of different size funnels. I mean, that'll work. Hope I used this for oil, for engine oil last time and not hydro. Huh, yeah, we'll find out. Oh, this is a little bit odd. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm not going to use that funnel. This funnel is too small. I'm going to use this one. I'm too afraid of getting stuff everywhere. Mower's been bathing in oil basically, so. Let it fly. Try not to do it. Don't put it in too fast or it sometimes overflows from the dipstick. Maybe it's the dip pouring it in. Who knows? So we've done the hydros. Now we're doing the engine, and I have this app where you can keep track of your oil changes here. And just go until it goes into a drip. There, close enough. This is done. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Okay. That old low flow filter is retired. It's done. So yeah, I thought apparently last time it was five and a half quarts that I put in there. Why does it says in the operator's manual, guys, it says 159 ounces. I've put that in there already. Maybe they have that set so you don't overfill it. And then this, we'll just take this down to the 8. That puts us at 56. And this will be good. We'll jack the mower up and purge the system, and then I'll change the blades, but you guys don't need to see that. This is already droning. Yeah, it's down to past the 20 there. Poor mower. Call this mower Momo. Get that down to the 8. A little bit more. Let's see how. Yeah, I put it past the 8. Oh well. There. Then I'll use this to top off through the rest of the week until the next change. That's the one problem with this engine, guys, is up to basically 2,500 hours, and it's just, I mean, it's not smoking, but it's burning oil. It's not like Smoking Joe's Lawn Care. We had him on the podcast, guys. Check it out. He's an interesting guy. He's out there in the field all day, every day. So, man, I'm trying to clean out this cap of this. Oh, this is gross. So ginked up. And you put this dipstick back on and just have it tight. Don't have it over tightened. There, nice feel. And then I had to clean off the battery. I spilled some hydro oil on the battery. Watch this thing like basically explode. Okay. So I'm gonna just put this oil into the quart here first. So hold on, guys. Bear with me here. I'm gonna need a different quart. This quart is gonna overflow. Might have been less than 2 quarts in this thing. Was I underrunning it? What? It burns. What do you expect? Okay. That's, yeah. This poor mower is burning up more oil than I thought. I need another. Oh yeah, I can just use this one. I'll bring you down here. You can see what I'm doing here again. Oh, my neighbors. This is actually my neighbor's house, and they're snowbirds. So he doesn't care that I do maintenance here. I will clearly put some stuff down to clean up this patio. So, oh well. It is what it is. I can take these all up to the city of Livonia, and I can dump it in their refuse site and then throw these things out. See, oh man, well, okay, klutz. When you do it, you should get the oil in there. It goes in the bottle. It doesn't go on the cement. I'm gonna just get a huge giant tarp next time for this. Embarrassment. Okay, that's good. Got all these different quarts of oil we have here. This is pretty funny. Now for the fun part. We're gonna jack this thing up, okay? Just purge the air, and then that'll be good for the video. So, first off, that's all set. When you're towards the end here like this, start to gather all your tools into one spot. So when you do it again next time, you know, hey, this is the tool that I'm using, this tool I'm not going to use. And to start giving everything its proper place here. This is good, that's good. The oil changed out. Okay, so I'm going to flip this thing up. I'm just going to simply jack this mower up. Now look, so I've got a little baby jack here. This will work. I'm going to just jack it up on the... You can't even see that very well. So here's how this will work. I'm just going to take this little jack up the rear tires, and then move the controls and the wheels forward and reverse for a little bit. That's all that we have to do. So I'm going to try to hit this part of the frame or that. I don't want to hit that because that's a lower bracket for the hydros. I don't know if that'll be wise to do it there. So a little baby jack here. I have other ones too. See that? We're freeing off the ground. Now watch this. Oh, I gotta do this first one. I'm gonna have this run just for about a minute. Then we're gonna go forward and we're gonna go reverse on the controls. This should bleed some more air out of the system. At least that's what the manual says. If you guys think otherwise, let me know. Drop me a comment. Subscribe. This thing sounds great. There's no whining. That means that I properly purged out all the air. Then here we go, guys. So watch this. We go back and forth like this. This one. Forward. Reverse. Forward, reverse, and then one more time. Go forward, reverse. Same with this other side here. Go forward, reverse, forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. See, the reverse speed on this machine is terrible. Forward, reverse, and one more time. Then we'll just jack this thing down. And there you go. Turn this thing off. Power off here. Let me talk for a minute. There you guys have it. That's it. Man, this took me, took me over 2 hours, 2 hours and 14 minutes. That's how I changed the hydros, and you saw me change the engine oil on the MultiForce. Hope to see you guys on the live stream tonight.